Hi, Jess. All right, let's begin. I'm going to start by ringing the singing bowl, as usual. I want you to listen as deeply as possible for the vibration, the very final ring that comes with ringing the singing bowl. And before we ring the singing bowl, I want you to try to adjust your body, sitting up nice and straight. Try to think about your vertebrae stacked on top of vertebrae. Roll the shoulders back down, away from the ears. And just take a few pauses. This way, when the sound meets your ears, you can already feel as though you're able to embrace it in an open way. Make a few breaths. And also maybe let the tongue fall away from the top of the mouth to relax the jaw. Relax the fingers and relax the hands. Loosen the grip that the body has and also clear out the mind through the breath. Breathing in and out. And we'll do a set of breath work together just to start that process. So when you're ready, exhale all the air out of your lungs. Navel touches the spine. And let's take a nice breath in. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. You can breathe in through the nose. And then exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're just getting ourselves here into the present moment if you're just dropping in. Before I ring the bowl, I want us to have a sense of peace and awareness so that when we hear the bowl, we can cultivate the most attention possible to hearing that vibration. So we're just taking these breaths of rhythm, flowing in and out. Remember to relax the body and loosen the grip. And I'll ring the bowl now. I'll do one more. If you like, you can close the eyes. If your eyes are open, just find a focal point. Our goal in this class today is to cultivate awareness around our senses as we tap into both our pleasant and our unpleasant that we might be experiencing in our body or in our emotions. We're going to start off by tracing the body. We're going to start at the toes. And as you're tracing, you want to start in the front of the body, coming up the toes, the ankles, coming up around the shins to the knees, to the top of the thighs, the front of the body. And I'm going to allow you guys to do that on your own. I really want you to scan for any sensations of pleasantness that you might be experiencing right now. And it's almost like through this awareness in your mind's eye, imagine that awareness is traveling up the body and is just about touching the body. You can almost feel the heat or the energy travel. If you need to add some kind of imaginary cue, take that opportunity to say like a white light of energy just traveling up the body. Breathing in and out. You can start now, starting on the front of the body. Paying attention to every detail. Looking for pleasantness. The mind wanders, gently and compassionately bring it back. Use the breath. Remember, you can always keep a white light of energy coming up through that part of the body as well. And when you get to the crown of your head, I want you to come down the back. Imagine coming down the back of the head, through the neck, back of the neck, the shoulders. Allow your shoulder blades to sit on your back like angel wings would be in a rested position, thinking that they stretch all the way down to the lowest back body. Through every detail, continue to bring that energy down through the thighs, the hamstrings, the back of the knees, the heel, down to the foot. Remember, looking for pleasantness, using your breath for awareness, moment by moment. Don't jump ahead of yourself. You can begin. And when you get down to your feet, I want you to just stay there for a few moments and breathe deeply to your feet. Allowing fresh air and oxygen to flow down to the lowest part of your body, the tips of the toes. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am bringing awareness to my feet. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, awareness. While you're on your feet, just see if you can notice all the details. Notice if there's anything pleasant that you can experience. Consider the support that the feet provide. Consider how it feels to Maybe wiggle the toes a little bit and just feel the aliveness. Maybe you need to crack the foot or the toes. This is the opportunity to go ahead and to do that. But just be intentional about each movement. You can bring that awareness up. As we've done through the first scan, start to come up to the lower legs. Fixating here on the lower leg, but bring the full lower leg into awareness. So from the shin all the way around to the calf, that meaty part of the leg, that muscly part, and just feel that full length and the depth. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am bringing awareness to my legs, my lower legs, moment by moment. And with your attention here, expand that attention to your knees, the thighs, and the hamstrings. Using the breath to maintain that cultivated awareness that you're bringing up through the body on the second scan. This one's more detailed and more intense. But see if you can anchor on to that pleasantness at any point throughout the practice. And if there's anything in your legs now and in your thighs that you can point out, or if there's anything emotionally or mentally that you feel or you think that is pleasurable when you consider this awareness of your thighs and of your legs. Consider how beautiful they are, how they serve you. Maybe there's something that you really like and it makes you smile when you think about that. It's okay to love your body. We're going to bring that awareness out up through the thighs to the hips. The hips need a little bit of relaxation. So if you like, you can just kind of rotate the upper body a little bit, kind of loosening up the hips if that helps you feel good. Breathing in and out, using the core to help you move. Really just kind of maybe giving each hip an extra push. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And then come back to center. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am breathing awareness into my hips. Try to breathe into the sensation rather than any tension that you might be experiencing right now. And if it's neutral, breathe into that. Remember, we're breathing here moment by moment. We're scanning the body moment by moment. Start to bring your awareness up through the belly. And we're going to stay at the belly for a little bit. If you like, you can take your hands and place it on the belly. Noticing the inhale and the exhale. And how it impacts the pressure that's placed within the core. The contraction and the fullness. And just see if you can notice your natural rhythm without trying to change your breath or adjust it. And see here if there's any pleasantness that you can feel come up from the core of the belly. Keep the shoulders relaxed. When we move the arms, we have a tendency to stress the shoulders out a little bit, so you want to relax those. And while you're here in the core, see if you can just let go a little bit. We try to control a lot. Sometimes we control so much that we stand in our own way of our own pleasure, of our own likeness. See if you can just be while you're here, noticing the breath. Enter the belly and exit the belly. Trust this moment. While you're doing this, feel the full width of your back. Notice how the breath comes into the back as well. Maybe take a exaggerated breath. Know that it's exaggerated because it's something that you are intentionally increasing. This is a more controlled breath, opposed to the breath that we did before, which was uncontrolled. There's this difference that I want you to notice. And just see what it feels like to increase the breath and the depth of that breath and how it comes up through the back body. Notice that the lungs also impact the back, not just the chest. See if there's anything pleasant that you're experiencing here. And now we're going to let go of that increased control and just be. Try not to judge the breath. Just be and allow it to flow. We're going to bring this awareness up now through to the front of our body, to where our chest is, and our shoulders and our hands. And I want you to take a hand and place it on your heart. And just for a moment, I want you to notice any compassion that you can provide yourself. And here we're going to cultivate some awareness around some unpleasantness. Notice anything that might be, that you sense, that might be uncomfortable for you or unpleasant in this moment. Your pleasantness is still here. Everything that you've brought awareness and cultivated has not disappeared. We're just going to simply take our focus and our awareness and bring it now towards that uncomfortable feeling. This is what we normally don't want to face. Feel the tips of your fingers and allow that breath as it comes through to bring a compassionate awareness to the heart. Through each breath, just feel the way it touches the fingertips and the way the fingertips touch the chest. Consider the only barrier here is your skin, and the other protective bones and organs around your heart. And with this in our mind's eye, we're going to bring this compassion to that uncomfortableness and just gently touch it on the outside barrier. You don't have to put pressure on it. Think of it as comfort. And consider how for a moment you would comfort somebody that you love, that's close to you. If they were in pain, how would you treat them? Bring that awareness and bring that towards yourself here as your hand stays on your heart. Breathing in and out. I know this can be difficult to do. And I want you to acknowledge that. And you can say to yourself, I know this is difficult for you. And this would be difficult or hard for anybody. And I so love you. And continue to breathe. You can continue to speak to yourself in a kind, gentle manner. It can sound a little something like, I am enough. What you are doing is enough. Nothing else is required. And it's okay to feel how I feel. And you can say that to yourself as many times as you like, knowing fully in your heart that if you've seen somebody you love needing comfort and your love, that you would reassure them of something similar. You are worthy too of this same self-compassion, this same love. We're going to start to bring our awareness now from here as we continue to breathe into that unpleasantness, allowing it to soften through each breath, through each reassuring gesture and touch of compassion. We're going to bring in the pleasantness that we've experienced at this point. Try to bring this within your mind's eye and allow it to just sit here with the unpleasant. Notice how they can coexist at the same time. It's not selfish to experience the pleasantness in the same space as the unpleasant. And in fact, human. Keep breathing. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am human. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am bringing awareness to my humanness. And that is enough. You can continue to bring your awareness up through your body, from your hands now, back up the shoulders, up the chest to the neck, the chin, the nose, the eyes, the face. See if you can come back to that pleasantness and see if there's anything here that is enjoyable. Your head is a place where much of your senses connect, from your nose to your ears to your eyes to even your taste. Even the tongue can touch the top of the mouth. Our sensibility, our sixth sense, so to speak, can even be so-called found in this area, in this space. See if you can allow yourself to just embrace this and bring that pleasantness within the sphere of your awareness. You can even bring the top of your head and the back of your head into this conscious awareness. Continue to breathe here and use this as an opportunity to heal. Use what pleasantness you have to help you heal here in the present moment from anything, emotional, physical, any thoughts that may come as ruminations. Use this as an opportunity to come to this moment by moment awareness to heal. Think of your pleasantness as gathering up your supplies. And think of your unpleasant experiences as gathering up your life lessons. Take a few more breaths. Now bring your full awareness into the space of the room, with yourself here, and then the larger space which you're sitting in. And notice how the pleasantness and the unpleasantness starts to kind of become smaller as you start to see yourself in this bigger space of awareness. Inhale, I am breathing in. Exhale, I am sensing myself in a greater space of awareness. Breathing in and out. And you can even take this a little bit further by bringing in maybe the community in which you're sitting in. Think of all the details about the community which you're a part of, and notice this vast space of beautifulness around you, of beautiful people, of energy, buildings, even the air, the clouds, anything which resonates with you. And know that you're part of that space as well. And notice how that kind of can maybe put these pleasantness and these unpleasant feelings into perspective. Reassure yourself that you will be okay. You're part of this bigger universe. But you count and you matter. Going to ring the singing bowl as we come to an end in class. Keep part, all, or none of this practice with you. And as I ring the singing bowl, you can continue to meditate as long as you like, or you can come to the close. Anytime you need to gain access to your awareness, just simply take a breath, a concentrated breath. In that moment, experience your compassion for yourself, knowing you are honoring yourself with that breath, and that you are enough, and it is okay to take a moment for yourself, to just breathe. Thank you. Namaste. I pray you have a beautiful day, and that you stay focused and aware, and you live here in this present moment. Take care. Thank you. And shalom to you, Nancy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine.
Hi, Rochelle. How are you?
I'm good.